Good evening, my beautiful neuromelanated family. How are you today? I am doing just wonderful. Had a very busy morning this morning, somewhat of a chilled afternoon. Still had a lot of stuff I had to get done, but I am winding down right now, and I wanted to come on and share some information with you. Actually, share an excerpt on a video from the channel Now We Rise, and it's an update on Rashad Jamal. I received it yesterday, and it's dated the 16th. So this is the soonest that I could pass it on, and I'm sure some of you may have seen it already because it is flowing like wildflowers. It's out there, and for those of you uh, who are not familiar with Rashad Jamal, Google that young man. He was arrested back here a few weeks ago in May, and my understanding, the information that was given to me, and even Rashad had shared throughout some of his videos, he talked about how they were after him, and he even shared the kinds of things that he thought they may use to to take him in custody if it ever happened. So he kind of predicted what has happened, and so he is still, from my understanding, he's still detained, and I want to share this update with you so you can kind of get this information as well. There's a couple of friends, I think, of his family in his from his group that is kind of passing out the updates, and so this one is very detailed, and has quite a bit of information, and I want to share it with you for those of you who have not had the opportunity to see it. First, I want to say allowance is made for fair use. This content is retrieved from YouTube channel Now We Rise, and this, we have to make sure that we do that disclaimer before we put out others' information. But I'm going to go ahead and share it, and then I'll say a couple of things on my way out, and but I hope that you guys have still kept Rashad in your heart and your mind, and I know you have. He's such a powerful soul, and his impact is so strong that it's kind of hard to not think about that brother. And he's in my heart and my mind, and I also intercede for him in the astral. And I miss that brother, but a lot of what she's going to share is what I continue to do in order to do my part. So take a listen and get this update. I'm going to go ahead and set it up for you so that you can hear what this young lady is saying.
Once again, yes, Grand Rising Reflection. Once again, peace to the guys and goddesses of Planet Kai. Peace to all of the high vibrational beings as well. So, this is an update for Rashad Jamal. And as y'all know, a few of you probably do know, May 23rd, Darshell, that's his baby mom, she went to go visit him, and he declined that visitation. And while that is significant, all in itself, by itself, that information is significant. Okay, and I need for everybody to understand that much. She put the case on him, saying that he hurt her child. So not only is she trying to visit him, It turns out she also brought their son Zaza with her and had a fake ID posing as if she was his wife. So those are extra details that make this all the more strange. Okay, finally bringing his son around, but why pose as his wife and have a fake ID? That's a whole situation within itself. So that happened last month. Also, let me put this image up here so y'all can see. Okay. And so yeah, I'll just read this out to y'all. Update on the case. When Darshell attempted to visit Divine Insight, she also had a fake ID. She acted as if she was his wife and brought Zaza with her. So that's that. Divine Insight also doesn't have full access to a law library. He is unable to do certain research pertaining to the case. The university is able to ship him books and information for his situation. Be sure to email or write a letter to him to see exactly what research tools are needed. So, y'all know like how it is in jail. Like you have a bunch of books, you have a bunch of information, resources, and stuff like that if you choose to work on yourself in that way. Of course, we all know who Rashad Jamal is, so we know that he's going to do that. If you know about his backstory and whatnot, he has done this before, so he knows exactly what he's doing, right? So they don't have a full library. They do not have a full law library for him to get the proper resources that he needs. So with that being said, the university, we are able to send him those proper resources, okay? So make sure you are emailing him and sending him letters and he is responding, letting you know exactly what he needs, okay? Because we don't need everybody just sending random information and resources to this jailhouse, okay? You'll get in contact with him. His contact information is one of my previous posts. On there, it says Write Divine Insight, okay? So you go on there, you can find his email information and his mailing information, all right? See exactly what he needs, and you can send it to him after that point. You can continue to support hashtag Free Rashad Jamal by getting website subscriptions, ordering the album, and rewatching old lectures and music videos, including meditations and chakra cleanses. Okay, so remember, this yes, he is locked up right now. That does not stop your spiritual journey. That does not stop who you are as an individual. That does not stop your soul mission. Okay, if anything, this should boost you up. All right, so go back and watch the old lectures. Do the chakra cleanse again. Okay, watch the music videos. Get those high vibrational visuals into your subconscious, right? You do the work for yourself while he's gone. And he's still teaching. He's still teaching. While his avatar is away, you still have the resources, okay? You stay true to you, and you do what you're supposed to do for yourself while he's gone, all right? And you can still support at the same time. So whether you've watched all the lectures up until this point on the website, even if you did watch all the lectures and you don't necessarily need a subscription anymore, it's good to go back and watch the old ones. Reinforce that subconscious memory to becoming a conscious memory, okay? Even with the music videos, get those visuals and learn the story, all right? And so, yeah, and also the meditations, the chakra cleanses, make sure you're right within, okay? And when it's mass meditations, there's a lot of energy packed in those videos. People have to realize and understand that a video is not just a video, it is energy. So when you mass meditate, you watch a replay, it's the same amount of energy expounded upon, okay?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Okay, peace to everyone who has just joined. And so, yeah, those are the ways to support strictly on the website, okay? Those are the ways to support directly on the website by getting a subscription, by ordering the album, and of course, he doesn't have the his full YouTube monetized, if I'm not mistaken. But the university page, some of the music videos he said were monetized, and on his Rashad Jamal music page, I believe it's monetized over there, so you can watch those music videos and whatnot. And that way, you can still support. And much love and appreciation to the goddess Jade. She said, when you guys email God, make sure you send him high vibrations only. Yes, always sending high vibrations and uplifting energy to him and his family, you guys, and the rest of the university. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, that is all that we have for the update. Goddess, if I'm correct, please let me know. Otherwise, everybody stay.
Okay, so that's the latest update that I have received. Like I say, I received that on yesterday. And I just want to say, for those of you who are not familiar with Rashad Jamal, most people I think out here are. I can't be sure what percentage, but he is a phenomenal teacher. He's a phenomenal being. And actually, Rashad has been very instrumental in my growth, in the level that I have achieved so far. He has been the biggest influence of me. He really has, and I just have to be honest. There is a lot of great teachers out there. I mean, they are all over, the YouTube system. But Rashad, for me, has been, he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest, um, influencer on this system today. And the level of teaching that he puts out is phenomenal. Um, he's got me to this level, and I just hate to just keep beating it to you, but I want you to understand just how great he is. And so if you're not familiar with him, you can go on to his website, and as the goddess stated, he is continuing to teach. You can go on Now We Rise, that channel, and you can pull up Divine Insight, and she just gave you a lot of really good information. So go back and rewatch it, or you can actually go on Now We Rise and find this update and watch it in its entirety. So I just wanted to share that for those of you who may have missed this out here in this system. I want to make sure that if you're watching this channel, I have it, that I can give it to you just in case you didn't see it. But he is really a phenomenal being, and like I said, I would suggest that we continue to watch his videos. Most of the time, in my experience, when you watch these powerful teachings, you almost never get everything in one view, especially when it's packed with so much information. There has hardly ever been a time when I've watched a repeat in these high vibrating messages and didn't get something the second time or even the third time that I watched it. So I would, follow what the goddess said, and keep Rashad in your mind and in your heart, and whatever you can do to continue to keep him uplifted. He's a very strong individual. You can see that in the energy that is expressed when you watch his videos. And so I have no doubt that the ancestors are covering him and protecting him. And he is going to continue to rise. But we got to do our part. Like the goddess said, we still have to do our part. He's given us enough information and enough teachings to be able to not be distracted and continue to rise ourselves. So let's keep doing what we do, brothers and sisters, and let's continue to lift this brother up. He is worthy. So I just wanted to give you that message. Didn't want to stay on long. Just a quick little, note to make sure you got it, and then I'm going to move on. Got a few more things I got to do before the day is completely gone. So thank you so much for listening. Please click like, subscribe if you haven't already. And if any of the content that I share, any of the information, please share it if you know someone that could benefit from it. I thank you so much for continuing to follow this channel and embrace me. I don't take it kindly. So I'm going to sign out now. Thank you again and again and again and again. Be blessed. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste and ashe to you. Have a most wonderful evening and a blessed night. I love you.